Thought I'd take some time and do a quick update on the 2009 Pontiac G6 as well. Got it in the garage. Been doing some testing, tearing it apart a little bit. So what I ended up doing was taking the cam gears, timing chain, and the cams completely out just to make sure that all the valves would stay closed. Ran a compression test on all four cylinders and it turned out real good. You know, they were all upwards of 150 psi, so I don't think I have any bent valves. So then I continued to take the timing cover off down in there. Did most of it through the wheel well here. Found some interesting things. So the main timing guide here was in 3 pieces. It's supposed to be probably at least an inch or so longer than that on each side when it's all put together. Timing chain's in pretty tough shape. Shouldn't have near that much bend to it. The tensioner was about ready to let go. Plastic is pretty loose on there. The interesting thing is there's supposed to be a bolt. Turn the trouble light on here so we can see what we're looking at. It's supposed to be a bolt right down in there, kind of to the right hand side, coming through that hole. There's a plug, that threaded plug that goes in there. So there's supposed to be a bolt in there, and there's supposed to be another bolt down in there right above that that chain guide to the right hand side. You can see where those threads are. Both of those bolts are missing. They were not in there when I tore it apart. So I'm thinking they're in the oil pan right now, and it's probably in my best interest to pull the oil pan off and clean that stuff out of there. Another interesting thing is this timing chain guide on top here. You can kind of see that the metal's worn off of there. There's supposed to be a piece of metal that comes over the top here, and there's plastic on the bottom similar to those chain guides down there to hold the chain down, and it's gone. It's crazy. And then you can see down in here where the chain has rubbed up against the housing of the cylinder head. See those chain marks down in there, kind of like a little metal road. So hopefully there's not too much metal down in that oil pan, and the main bearings and rod bearings and all that stuff. I'll have to do some spot checking there when I take the oil pan off and clean all that junk out of it. But making some slow progress on it. Should have some more parts in the mail tomorrow, I believe. Got some of them today. Also took a minute and buffed out the headlights. I seem to have a fascination with that lately. Such a quick and easy thing to do. Makes it look a lot better too. So that's about it for this one right now. Might get some more work done on it this weekend. We'll see. Be nice to get it running and driving so I can get it to the tire shop and have 3 tires put on it, so that's done too. On a side note, I got some new LED lights in my garage here. I used to have those fluorescent things. One of them failed. They were cheap anyways. Apologies for the mess. I kind of took it down and left it there, but I'll clean it up here probably this weekend. But I had to switch my electrical in the ceiling back to outlets. I gotta try and find some plates for those and make them pretty, I guess. Safe, I should say. But that's what the new lights look like. I never had a light up front here, so that's really nice. I just had the 4 in the back, but they are plenty bright, which is nice when you're working on stuff. Should come in real handy when painting that bumper cover for the Saturn as well. But that's about it for now. Have a good night.